Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kelvin here. So it has been almost 2 years since I started doing YouTube. Since then, I went from this noob looking guy to still the same noob looking guy but with a lot more white hair. So yeah, YouTube is definitely not stressful at all. But what really changed was my home studio, where I spent all my time planning, filming, editing and uploading my videos so that I can share some lame financial knowledge with you guys and hopefully get featured on Hardware Zone. So in this video, I want to show you my entire home studio. What's my desk setup like, what camera am I using to record, lighting setup and so on. But before I start, I would greatly appreciate it if you can help to tap the like button. In return, I will show you a cat disturbing a dog. And also, join my fast growing Telegram group where you can ask me and other members any questions that you may have. Alright, let's talk about the desk setup first. This is the place where I spend literally 99% of my time working. The other 1% is to go to the toilet, of course. The desk that I'm using is by ROBOADVISORS. ROBOADVISORS was kind enough to send the desk to me. Previously, I was using a cheap IKEA table, which I got for free. The color of this desk is dark walnut, which looks really good, especially when I'm using it for my backdrops. I would say that it's a really good ergonomic working desk because you can adjust the desk to the correct height for you so that you can sit and work with the correct posture. Once in a while, I will change the desk to standing mode so that I can stand and work because apparently it's super unhealthy for you to sit all day long. The thing I like about this desk is that they have really good cable management system which goes through the table all the way down where they sit nicely on the cable tray underneath the table. So that's our desk. If you are interested to get it, you can use my code down below and get some discounts. Moving on, the laptop that I'm using is the Asus ZenBook US430. It's a little old, I can't use it to play games and it would randomly hang, but it gets the job done. The centerpiece of this entire workstation would have to be this super huge monitor. This is the Prism 34-inch curved monitor, and I have to say, after using a huge monitor to do my work, it's almost impossible to change back to a smaller monitor because with such a huge monitor, it's super efficient to do all my research, video editing, and I can admire all my videos in all its 34-inch curved monitor glory. Above the monitor, there's a hover light bar by ROBOADVISORS. It's powered by a USB which I connect to my laptop. When it's too dark, I will turn on the light bar. Then I can adjust the color and the brightness however I want. Both the laptop and the monitor are held by a floating arm by ROBOADVISORS. And with that, it frees up a lot of space on the desk, making it super neat and tidy. On the desk, I have this tiny wireless keyboard by Logitech. The reason I got a keyboard without number pads is because I realized that I seldom use them. Probably the last time that I have used a number pad is over 25 years ago when I'm still playing 2-player games on the computer. Because of that, I figured that I should just get a smaller keyboard to save on space. Quick pause. I'm sure by now, most of you would have heard of Weeboo's famous zero commission free trading and their fractional shares feature. So let me share 3 more new features that you may not have heard of. First, Weeboo has added a regular savings plan, which means that now you can fully automate your investments with them. 2. Weeboo lets you park your idle funds with them to earn up to 4% worth of yield. And third, for people who want to trade options, you'll be glad to know that Weeboo now supports both covered call and cash covered put. So if you have not signed up yet, you can sign up with my link down below. Fund your account with 100 Singapore dollars and hold the funds for 30 days. And you will get anywhere between 6 to 40 free fractional shares worth up to $1,000 each. With that being said, let's get back to the video. This keyboard actually came with its own mouse, but last year, my wife got me the MS Master 3 ergonomic mouse, so I started using it instead. At the top, you have a scroll wheel that lets you scroll super fast if you want to, or you can change it to the clicking mode where you can scroll more precisely. Then on the side, there's another scroll wheel which lets me move around easily when I'm editing my videos. There are 2 more buttons on the side where you can customize according to the program that you are using. Both the keyboard and the mouse sit nicely on the table mat by ROBOADVISORS. This mat serves 2 purposes. First, it protects the table from scratches because I'm moving the keyboard and the mouse all day long And second, the black desk mat just makes the table a little more aesthetically better looking. Behind the monitor, I have a modular desk shelf by EverDesk. It lets me keep all the random stuff like pens, phones, and accessories neatly in it, instead of putting them randomly all over the table. And of course, I have this cactus. I read that having plants will help you improve air quality, increase attention span, improve creativity, lower stress, and stabilize mood. Hence, this cactus. Check this out. Buy the deep and what big. The last item on my desk is the Fifine mic. And no, I'm not stuttering. The name is really Fifine mic. I got this mic because I'm always having meetings on my desk and I needed a good mic. There are definitely many good mics out there that cost a few $100s, but this Fifine mic is one of the cheapest but good quality mic out there that I could get. And of course, not to forget this chair that I'm sitting on, the ErgoTune chair. This chair lets you sit comfortably with its lumbar support, headrest, and seat mesh, which is perfect for Singapore's hot weather. You can customize almost everything about this chair, and you can even change the armrest from tuck-in mode to wide open mode to stretch out mode. This chair is definitely a huge upgrade over my previous cheap chair. So that's my entire work desk setup. Let's move on to my filming setup. As a YouTuber wannabe, the filming setup is also a very important part of my studio. I'm filming with the iPhone 13 Pro Max. This phone is definitely the most expensive equipment that I have bought for my channel so far. I decided to use the iPhone for two reasons. First, my previous OnePlus 3D phone, which is also a second-hand phone, is dying already. Second, the camera quality for the iPhone 13 Pro is seriously very good. So I decided instead of getting a phone and a camera separately, I will just get an iPhone which can do both functions together. During filming, I will attach the phone to a teleprompter that I got from Taobao. Then I will read from a script. But wait, there's no way to look at myself when I'm filming. Then how? So I borrowed a mirror from my wife, borrowed a tripod, then tied the mirror to the tripod so that I can look at myself when I'm filming. It's super low budget, but it works. Next, let's talk about the lighting. In the beginning, I was using a ring light, but I quickly realized that the ring light was too bright until I can even see Jesus sometimes. So I decided to change it to two softboard lights that I got from Taobao. The great thing about these softboard lights is that I can adjust the brightness and color temperature to suit the mood. So now, I'm just using the ring light to light up the back of the scene. But I also felt that the background was a little boring. So I got another light from Taobao. This is the RGB LED light. The good thing is that it lets you set to whatever color that you want. So this is currently my lighting setup. The final piece of equipment is my mic. Originally, I was using a cheap $10 mic that I got online. Recently, it got spoiled, but it was good while it lasted. So instead of getting another cheap $10 mic, I decided to upgrade my mic to the Rode Wireless Go 2 for one main reason. You see, in my previous interviews, I was constantly showing the cheap $10 mic in front of the other guy's face. And to be honest, it was a bit unprofessional, yeah? I definitely needed to upgrade my mic if I'm planning to interview more famous people, like CEOs and ministers. But there are a few problems with this mic. First, it only comes with these devices. So I will need to clip on this big device onto my collar, which looks super weird. I know some YouTubers like to clap it on their fork and talk. But I can't possibly ask my guests to hold a fork during the entire interview, right? So I had to spend another $160 just to get two additional lavalier mics, just to look a bit more professional. On top of that, since I'm recording with my iPhone, the recording device couldn't connect to the iPhone. So I had to get another super expensive cable just for that. So that's my entire filming setup. If you want to get the stuff that I'm using, I've left all the links down below for you to check out. With that being said, even though it may seem like I'm spending a lot of money on equipment and lighting, just remember that I only upgraded after my channel started to pick up. If you are new and thinking of trying out YouTube, you definitely don't have to spend so much money on equipment. Just a simple $10 mic and your phone's back camera is more than enough to get started, yeah? Anyway, that's all for this video. If you have any questions, you can ask me down in the comments below and I will try to answer them. Like this video if you find it helpful. Share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.